Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. In today's video, we are focusing on a grade 12 question, which is interpenetration and development. Alright. And looking at our question, we are given the incomplete front view and the top view of a connecting piece of a ventilation system. The connecting piece consists of a hexagonal pipe A cylindrical branch pipe B, that lie in a common vertical plane. Okay. In my previous video, I've once said that your front view is your horizontal plane and your top view will be your vertical plane. Okay, meaning here they tell you that they lie in a common vertical plane. Okay, meaning they are on the same center line here on your top view. Okay, and then the center point D as the reference point on the drawing sheet, which is here. Okay, the instructions say draw to scale 1:1 the following views: the complete top view using point D as the reference point, the complete front view showing the curve of interpenetration, and develop the surface of the cylindrical branch pipe. Okay, here's our branch pipe, okay, which is B. Okay, and then use point B as the start position. Okay, show all necessary construction lines, fault lines, and calculations. This is very important, ladies and gentlemen. And one thing, planning is very important. Planning is essential. Okay, and looking here at our drawing, we are given the height of our hexagonal pipe, which is 96. We are also given, this is not the side length, but we are given a measurement from here until here, which is 50. Okay, and then we are also given a center line of our branch pipe, which is at an angle of 45, diameter of 46 for our branch pipe, and then the center of our branch pipe starts on this line here. Second line from your left, okay, going to the right, it is starting here. So one thing we will need to do is that for us to get that square, another square hexagonal pipe, we will need to take a radius of 25 here on our compass. Radius of 25, because if this radius of 25, you know that if this is 25 from here until here, it will be 50. Okay, so constructing our full circle there, and then at the top here on our circumference, we can construct our horizontal lines. Okay, we can use our horizontal lines here. Then also here at the top, can use our horizontal lines. Okay, what we will need to check is that here on your given, you can see that from your center line touching the circumference of the circle, can use angle 60. Okay, because that is the angle we are using to get our hexagonal prism. Okay, can use angle 60. Can use angle 60 also on the side, touching the circumference of your circle. Okay, then also from here to here, and also that side. Like this. Okay, and then you can use your solid lines. You can use your solid lines. Okay, and then once you are done, you can label all your points. let's start with labeling this one A here, A, because this one is A, as you can see, meaning A will be here, and we can label clockwise. Okay, let's label A, B, C, D, E, and F. Okay, then we will need to do our construction line, our XY lines. Okay, doing our construction, our XY lines. This is our horizontal XY line. Okay, let's start with our horizontal XY line only. And then here on our horizontal XY line, we can construct all our points here from our top view going to our front view. Okay. And then using that height we are given here, which is 96 from XY line, you can use that 96 and measure. You can measure using your ruler there. Okay, 96, right? 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. This is 95, 96. 96 is here. This is 90, 95, 96 is here. Okay. And then this will be your height. Okay. And then looking from this side, we are going to see A, F, E, and D. B and C will be at the back, meaning there will be hidden details. Okay. But because B is at the back of F and C is at the back of E, we'll never be able to see those hidden details. Okay. So you'll need to complete your front view with solid lines. Also here with solid lines. Then also here. Okay. This one also is going to be a solid line, okay? But we are not going to draw a solid line fully. And also here we can use our solid line. Okay, so in this question we are only required to draw our top view and also the front view. Okay, so you are not required to draw our left or right view. Okay, and then we will need to use our 45-degree angle, meaning from this second line going to the right, we construct our center line. Okay, center line. Okay, and on that center line, they did not give you a measurement from here to here. Okay, and then they did also not give a measurement from here to here. So one thing that you will need to do is that you will need to determine until where from here to here, where you can start your cylinder. What is this? Your cylindrical branch pipe. Yeah. Okay. So one thing that I have realized is that we are given a diameter of 46, meaning the radius here will be 23. So coming here with your angle of 45, because the center line is at an angle of 45, and also the opposite of 45 will also be 45. So you need to determine from here to here on this line must be 23. Okay, 0, 1, 2, 25. Okay, so we will need to have 23 exactly. 0, 1, 2, 21, 22. Okay, let's put here. This is 0, 1, 2, 25. Okay. And here's 0, 1, 2, 21, 22, 23, meaning here we can construct our line. And then we know that this must be 23 This is 0, 1, 2. Okay, let's start here at 4. This is 0, 1, 2, 21, 22, 23. Okay, and then also this side must be 23. Starting at 4, 0, 1, 2, 25, 24, 23 is here. Okay, and then while we are still there, we can construct our half circle. Okay, because every time when we are dealing with a cylinder, we need to use our half circle and divide it into 12 equal parts. Okay. Angle of 45 also until here. Okay, so at this angle of 45, you can place your 30 by 60. If you don't have a set square, 30 by 60. Okay, and then you can label this one B. Let's label this 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 0. Okay, then we can say from all those points you got, you can construct them back here, all of them. Okay, then also 3 and 11. Then perpendicular to our xy, we will need to take the center of our cylindrical pipe. Okay, from the center, construct our line and then combine it with this center line here. Okay, and then what you will need to do is that you will need to construct all these points. From here and also until here. Okay, so let's check if we use our compass to get. You can see using your compass you get the correct measurement, and then once you have your circle here, what you can do is that one thing that I noticed that when we use these measurements here, they will never give us diameter of 46. You can see they won't give us a diameter of 46. What you will need to do is that on this center line, you can use the radius of 23 also. You can use a radius of 23, not the one that you used. Radius of 23, 0, 1, 2, 0, 1, 2, 23. Using your radius of 23, you can construct a circle. And then from your circle, let's erase this one here. And from your circle, you can divide it into 12 equal parts also. Using your 30 by 60, or you can use your compass. It's up to you. And then coming here at our top view, since well we are going to look from our top, meaning here it will be 0 on the side, it will be 0, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, meaning you are going to be able to see 0. Okay, This will be our 0 and this will be our 7. Okay, 0, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. Okay, then from there you can construct all these lines until our hexagonal pipe. Okay, and also this one and this one. This one and this one. Also this one and this one. Okay, so what we will need to check is that we will need to check how long is our cylindrical pipe interpenetrating until our hexagonal pipe. Okay, you can see this is 10 interpenetrating until here, and also 9 or 4 interpenetrating until here. Okay, so using our set squares, we construct a line from here until where 10 and 4 are interpenetrating, because they interpenetrate on the same line. Okay, this is 10 and 4, meaning 10 and 4 on this line are interpenetrating here. Okay, coming on this line, we have 9 and 11. Okay, and then 9 and 11 are interpenetrating the same as 3 and 5. Okay, this is 5 and 9, 5 and 9, and then we have 3 and 11. Okay, okay, 3 and 11 are interpenetrating until here. 5 and 9, which is this line, interpenetrating until here. And then we have 8 and 12 are interpenetrating until here. And you can see that 8 and 12 are interpenetrating on the same line with 2 and 6. Okay, coming here, we are going to look for 12 and 8, which is 8 is here. Okay, finishing. Interpenetrating until here, and then also 12. Where's our 12? No, this is 8, 12. Okay, this is not 8, this is 12. Okay, this one was interpenetrating until here. We made a mistake here. Okay, and then this one will interpenetrate here. 2, 3, 4, and then we have 8 on this side, which is here. Okay, and also 6 is on the same line with 8, and then also 2 is on the same line with 12. Okay, so we don't need this one here. And then we will need to determine 0 and 7. Okay, they're interpenetrating until D, which is 0 is here and 7 is here. Okay, once you have all your points, you can quickly connect them using your freehand, or you can use your flexi curve. Then once you are done, you can complete your cylindrical pipe with solid lines, not forgetting to finish this line with a solid line until here. Okay, and then now you are done with your incomplete front view and then your top view. What you will need to do now is that you will need to develop your cylindrical pipe. Okay, developing our cylindrical pipe. Okay, oh, I am too close. Let me move this line further away from our front view. On this line, let's say this is our B. Okay, and then the formula that we are using every time we are dealing with cylinder to develop our surface is pi times diameter. Okay, pi times diameter of our cylinder is 46. Okay, pi times 46. Pi times 46 gives me 144,5. Okay, so on this line I will need to measure my 144,5. Okay, so using my set square I can measure 144 starting from here. This is 0, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Here do my 100, 110, 144, 110, 11, 12, 13, 14, 144 will be 1, 2, 3, 4, 144,5 will be here. 144,5. Okay. And then from here I can break my line at any angle. And with this line I can divide it into 12 equal parts, and then your compass you can set it at any distance. Okay, from B, this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. And then with this last point you can quickly join it with the length that you got, okay, which is 144,5. And then parallel to these lines, parallel to that line, which is this one here, parallel to this line, you can divide this line segment here, which is 144,5. You divide this line segment and when you are done you will need to construct your lines horizontally, so okay, then you can construct your line here, here, and when you are done you can label this is 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, and also this is B again. Okay, so what you will need to do is that on your front view you will need to check how long is B interpenetrating. Okay, starting here at B is interpenetrating until this point. Okay, coming here on our development we look for B, standing here at B, scribe an arc until where B is interpenetrating on our left view, and then coming on 2 is on the same line as 12. Okay, standing here we fetch this point, then coming here we look for point 2 and also 12 is here. Okay, and then on this line we have 3 and 11, which is this point, and then coming here we look for 3, which is here, and also 11, which is here. Okay, and then we repeat that same method until you complete with your development. On this line we have 4 and 10, which is this point. Then coming here we look for 4, this is 4, then coming here we look at 10, This is our 10. I forgot to include 11, guys. I forgot to include 11 because 11 is the same as 3. Coming here at 11. Oh, this is 10. Okay, from here, in there. Okay, and then we now coming at 5 and 9. 5 and 9. Standing here at our base. 5 and 9 coming here. This is 5. And then 9. Okay, and then the second last is 6 and 8. So coming here, 6 and 8 here. Okay, 6 and then 8. And then we have 7, which is the last one. And then once you are done getting all the points, all you need to do is that you can use your fault lines here, and also here at the base it will be a fault line. Okay, and then you need to join all these points using your freehand. Okay, then you'll get something like that, ladies and gentlemen. And please, if you found this video very helpful for you, don't forget to hit that like button, and please don't forget to subscribe.